President Yoweri Museveni wanamalako kino ekisanja njakkiriza nti n'eggwanga Uganda agenda lifuga mpaka lwagenda okufa. Birungi atujiwa obudde bana Uganda musoke muwulirize atanaba kubeera ngo subscribing akati kaje personalize ukateke ola tego tanaba kubeera ngo pera video like jimpye like so kubeera ngitambula ku speed ya wagunyo soko ulize tumatuyongerewe ne President Yoweri Museveni mu maasawo.
God's principle is that love what you've gotten.
Yagamba yagala kyakuwadde.
If you don't get what you prayed before,
bw'oba tofunye weenaalemu,
love what you've gotten.
Yagala nnyo Nambooze ow'ennyuku.
I want you to continue supporting them.
Ayagala muyongere okutuwagira mmwe.
You have no choice in the next 5 years.
Mu myaka etaano egiddako temulina kyakukola.
But now the way we are working together with them,
naye engeri gyakolagana naffe obulungi,
because speaker has never come from Mukono,
tewabangawo sipiika ava Mukono.
we are going to work with them.
Tugenda kukola ffenna.
We are going to work with the MPs, the mayor, the division, central division,
ba MP,
came with the
mayor,
councillors to me.
ne mayor wa Central Division yagendayo dda ne bakansala ewuwe.
And there are so many things that we can be able to do.
Era bingi mazima bye tujja okukola nabo.
We shall get more road stomached here.
Enguudo nyingi Mukono zigenda kweyongera okuba koolaasi.
Because how would God pick somebody from Chungu?
Kale Katonda alonda atya omuntu w'ekyungu?
Should have been somebody from Nakabago.
Tiwakiri oba yali badde ow'e Nakabago mu kigagga.
So from Chungu,
Okuva mu kyungu,
simanya abameka wana abasoma Bayibuli, ekitabo kya Tito kigamba nti nakulekawo olongose ebyasigaawa mukole eki. Musoma Bayibuli mmwe kati nange kuleti wange Chungu ate Mukono. Twagala ebeere bulungi erabike bulungi ng'erina ne kolansi.
Chungu wakwaka sipiika amaliridde.
So we are in negotiation with the central government.
Tuli mu nteeseganya ne gavumenti eya wakati.
You said there's an engineer here in charge of Greater Kampala.
Waliwo yinginiya akulembera ebyenguudo mu Kampala n'emiriraano.
We are going to talk with the leaders here.
Tugenda kwogera n'abakulembeze.
We are supposed to write some other letter.
Tugenda kuwandiikayo n'ebbaluwa endala.
And some work will start.
Omulimu gulyoke gutandike.
So the hospital
eddwaliro eryo
is near the main road.
Geriri wano.
I asked the minister that I live in Mukono. The first hospital, if I have a problem as speaker, will be Mukono Hospital.
Yagambye minisita nti munnange nze sipiika w'onsula Mukono nga wabuddewo obuzibu bwonna banzirusa wali ku ddwaliro ly'e Mukono.
My firstborn was born in Mukono.
N'omwana we omubereberye bamuzaalira awo.
Mukono Health Center, it was Health Center for what?
Yali
2004, what was it?
Mubbiri mwena.
Yeah, 2004 when I had my firstborn.
Yalinga dispensary. Awa wewatyo nga liringa eddwaliro erese center 3.
But now that girl is about 20, she made 22.
Kati omwana wa myaka 22.
So that, and now we are here also.
Kati tutunoona.
So I said we need to do something about this hospital.
Tulina okukola ekinene ku ddwaliro eryo.
So I've gotten the chairman LC5.
Ssentebe wa LC5
with your team.
ne ttiimu yo.
We only need land to build a hospital that deserves where the speaker comes from.
Twagala ettaka tulyoke tuzimbe eddwaliro amakula erisaana sipiika w'abeera.
You tell me when you have land and then we work with these MPs, we shall make sure that
tumulage bulazi ttaka akwatagane n'ababaka eddwaliro libeewo.
Alright, President Yoweri Museveni si wa kulekulira anytime soon. Speech njagala ogiwulirize gwe Munnayuganda aliyo oba osobodde okubeera nga nawe okisummarizing nga kitusummarizing era mu comment section beddala biki bye badde ategeeza nti no eggwanga Uganda w'abazungu ebya Uganda babyesonyiwe nga linga agamba nti no Hon Nambooze Kanyuga n'waba awambye obuyinza n'atta abantu bazungu bakole ki batwesonyiwe. Kale saabitegedde mwena wa mu mbulebezo mu comment section awo soka owulirize ate n'abakubeera ng'ompeera video like jimpe like so kubeera ng'etambula ku speed eyawaggulu nnyo ate nawe bakubeera ng'osubscribinga akadde kaje personalize okateekemu osooka owulirize President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni nga wayo speech ye olunaku olwaleero.
Uganda does not have a border with Somalia. When therefore we decided to involve ourselves in Somalia, it was out of principle and strategy. Principle number one, we did not accept the chauvinism of Islamic groups who come here and waste our time, that they want to impose themselves on society. We had the same problems with Sudan, Khartoum, and now it was coming up in Somalia. So that was one of the reasons. The second reason was to extend solidarity to Ethiopia, because Ethiopia was being attacked because of Khartoum, and then now these groups in Somalia, we had to stand with them. That was the second reason. And this I shared in detail with the excellencies in the closed session. The chauvinist groups should leave us alone. We, the Africans of this area, we have a very rich history. We are different, but we don't try to impose our identity on others. The Muslims talk of haram, 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 haram. I told Bashir of Sudan that my list of haram is much longer than his. Because for him, he was only talking about pigs. But according to the Ugandans in the savannah, we have got a longer list of haram, which I don't want to go into. I told the meeting in the closed session. But we accept one another. Whatever you are, you don't impose yourself on me, nor do I impose myself on you. So that's one point I just wanted to mention. The second one is that these Western countries pulling out, this is not a problem. If they want to pull out, they pull out. Because all the problems we have solved here, we never did them with anybody's support. We were working with our brothers. When we got rid of Idi Amin, who supported us? It was Tanzania and Mozambique only, and us. On the issue of Sudan, who was involved? We can manage. That's what we agreed in the closed session, that Somalia is not going to be abandoned because of some other people outside. And we have the capacity. Whether the others pull out or not, we shall manage. These are the 2 points. I thank you very much. With these few words, I declare the summit closed. Thank you.
With immense respect, we think the judge made errors, but we are not here to comment on the judge. One, out of professional respect. Two, out of decency and civility. However, our interpretation is that denying Mkwago bail is a death sentence. Lukwago was not only seeking freedom, he's not only seeking freedom, he's seeking life. And we have informed him of the decision. And he's heartbroken. He has maintained and he continues to maintain his innocence. He does not even know, we do not know the witnesses against him. Because all we have is a summary that was given to him at committal. And the list it talks about him is that by virtue of being a lawyer in the BSJ case, and by virtue of being a president of the DFF, they suspect he knows or he knew about the alleged activities of his client. So clearly, he doesn't know the evidence against him, because that is merely a statement. We are worried that the trend the Judicial is taking is requiring a person applying for bail to be on his deathbed in order to justify freedom. It is worrying. We know that bail is a judicial discretion, and we respect that position. It is actually a good position of the law. Our contention is that the person seeking bail actually should not have to prove any ground. The state instead should prove to the satisfaction of court that releasing this person is dangerous to public good and tranquility.